Divas, gentlemen, welcome back. Wait, I don't got no earrings on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Divas and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Hey, welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to all my already subscribed people who be returning. Welcome to any replay watchers. Forgive me, y'all. I'm getting together. I'm in a new environment right now, so I gotta get it together. But thank you for clicking on my video, because you could have went anywhere else, but you decided to land here, and so thank you. Welcome to you too. Um, and so how's everybody doing? If you're watching the replay, you could go ahead and tell me how you're doing today in the comments below. I am so happy to be live again. Oh my gosh. Yesterday was so busy for me. But I'm gonna allow a couple of minutes for you guys to come on rolling in. Oh shoot, I left my soda downstairs. Ooh, let me see. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Hopefully, I am public and not unlisted. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Can I see y'all? Yeah, I can see y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to go get my soda. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? The cook. Hello, the cook. How's it going? Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Like I was saying before, I needed to go be refreshed. I was traveling yesterday, and so I couldn't go live, but I'm so happy to be live today. Oh man, how's everybody's night going? How are you all feeling? Today's message literally came to me this morning. And this is a message where I hear the voice telling me that it's not just for me. And so if you're here right now, trust me, you want to stay a little while to get the message, because I know it's for more than just me. And so if you landed on this page, it's not by accident. It's for a reason. And so stay for a while. Say hi in the chat so I can greet you properly. Make sure you hit the like button and just get acquainted to the community, because over here I'm building community, and so I want to get to know my people. I love greeting the people who come and greet me. And so who's that? Hey D Block, I am for you. All right. Okay. Hey D Block, how you doing? And so the message. What is the message? First of all, okay, so let me give you a little backstory, right? So, I know that I can manifest whatever I want, right? But see, the thing about it is, right, when you're in your manifestation journey, right, first you think about something, then you have a feeling about it, and then you act on it, right? That's literally the process. But there's other little laws of the universe that coincide with manifestation, right? And one of those laws is gestation, the gestation period, okay? And so today at the airport, I was tired of traveling. If y'all don't already know, I am with child. And so I was tired of traveling. I just was like, I'm just over this. I want to get to the next part of my transportation. And so come on with it, right? And so I was waiting for my luggage, right? To come off the belt, right? Come out on the belt. And so as I'm standing there waiting, one second, y'all.
Mommy,
Yes.
can I get a purse?
What purse?
I need to see.
Come. What purse you talking about? That's okay.
Where's the purses?
Which purses?
Purse.
You didn't bring any. Remember I told you to bring one and you told me you don't feel like it? Okay. So I was tired of waiting for my luggage. So I'm like, I close my eyes and I know that I gotta think about what it is that I want. Afghan, ew. Okay, bye. And so I know I gotta think about it, right? Then I gotta have these emotions and then I gotta act on it. So how that would have looked, okay, I want my bag to come out next, right? And I feel good about it. It's gonna come. You're the only person here, but that's fine. And if you feel some type of way about it, you can also leave as well. You're not stuck. All right? You're not a tree. You can go ahead and move right along. Because I'm going to remove you and now I'm going to be talking to who's supposed to be here. All right. And so with that being said, so I gotta think about it first, right? Then I have that feeling about it, and then you act on it. And so I thought about it. I'm like, damn, I want my luggage to come out next. I'm tired of standing here. So I felt like, okay, it's gonna come out next. But then I'm like, okay, it didn't come out next. All right, cool. So now the next thing is the action, right? So the next thing would have been me just standing there waiting, right? And being patient. And so instead of including the patience because of the universal law of gestation, right? Meaning it has to culminate with what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling. The world has to align with my thinking, right? And so I like after like the sixth bag that came out, I'm like, oh no, this is taking too long. Let me go find out what is going on, right? So before I left, I stood there for like maybe a minute or two or longer to see if it was gonna come out next, but no more bags came out. So now I'm like, all right, this manifestation is not happening enough fast enough for me. Something must be wrong with this belt. I'm going to find out. So I go to the office to find out what is going on and where's my bag. So the lady's like, oh, well, I didn't take any bags out yet off the belt. So, is the belt still spinning? I'm like, yeah, it's still spinning, but no bags are coming out. And she's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, just go back over there and see if it's still over there. So when I went back, as soon as I went back, guess what bag I seen first? My bag. But it was because I was rushing. And so the point of the matter is, I know that we all are looking to manifest something in our lives, right? We are all asking God or the higher power, whatever you believe in, for something to manifest already. But what we are not realizing is that God works in mysterious ways, right? And so that means that he has to align. God has to align things for us and for our good. So everything that happens in this world is for your good, whether you want to believe it or not, right? And so when we begin to align with the good that is for us, right, we realize that we really don't have to rush. We don't have to do much of anything, but just think and feel about it. And so in that very moment, I felt that I didn't want to wait no more for God to align the things that he needed to align for me. to be able to get my bag in next, right? And so I went ahead and exerted more energy than necessary when my bag literally probably came up next as soon as I walked away. But if I didn't walk away, I probably wouldn't have had to go speak to that lady. I wouldn't have had to exert any more energy, but just stand there and just wait. And sometimes we get tired of the waiting. But in the waiting is where all of the power comes in, right? You be first of all, you learn patience. Second of all, you you allow the things that are for you to come to you, right? And so what I had to stop and think, like, what did I miss, right? From walking and leaving the area that I needed to be at to go over there to the office. Who did I miss talking to? What moment did I miss in my life, right? By just rushing, right? And so sometimes we are looking to manifest things, right, in a speed that doesn't align with what God has planned for us, right? And so the point of the matter is that God wants you to know to slow down. What is yours will be yours. What you are supposed to have, you will have. But you have to slow down. Believe that God is God. Okay? God is omnipotent. God is everywhere, right? And so you know that if God is omnipotent and God is everywhere, nothing can really be wrong, right? How can something be wrong just because it's not going the way you expected it to go? But if God is omnipotent and God is everywhere, then really what you expected is not what it's supposed to be. Right? And so slowing down, slowing down, slowing down, slow it down, slow it down. Okay? And so that was the message that I wanted to give out today. Slow it down. Sometimes we be so afraid to just sit down and allow. Just be in an allowing state of mind. And it is so amazing to see how much can come to you when you are not in the way of it. Right? And most of the times we are in the way of our own blessings and don't even realize that we are in the way of our own blessings. But it's called a gestation period. You have to give things time to conjure. You have to give time for things to form, okay? It takes 9 months for a baby to be completely ready to come out. But sometimes babies come quicker, right? When you actually just allow, right? And so it's really not up to us for anything. It is up to the omnipotent, the one who creates, right? And so you are, yes, a creator, but you are the co-creator of your higher self. And so you have to create with the omnipotent, right? You have to deliver your desires, shoot that rocket in the air, send the missile out of your actual desire, and then allow it to find you. But while you are allowing it to find you, you have to actually be the person who aligns with that thing. So you have to be, do in order to have. And I went over that in my last live, but you have to really be the person, right, and do the thing. So where I went wrong is that I wanted to be the person who got my manifestation right away, right? But I didn't do the thing, right, to have what I said that I wanted, which was my luggage right away, right? And so, yes, I got my luggage. So the point is that, yeah, I'm going to get what I asked for. But am I going to do the things to have it come to me versus me fighting for it? And so I had to be reminded to slow down today. And so the reminder for you today is to slow it down. Where are you in a rush to? Okay, so one thing that is promised to all of us is to leave this place, right? We all come in here, but we're all promised that we're going to leave someday. So are we in a rush to leave? Because if you're not in a rush to leave, then you should have nothing but time to allow your own blessings to come to you. right? Give God time to work, okay? Give God time to work. Another topic, another point that I wanted to make is that, so my mom was playing cards with my daughter, okay? And she was like sort of cheating, right? But cheaters never prosper. And so because cheaters never prosper, I was trying to cheat, right? And make my bag come a little bit faster by going to that office. But cheaters never prosper. So I just exerted extra energy that, hi, Natalie. I just exerted extra energy that wasn't even necessary because I was trying to cheat the manifestation code, right? And so, yeah, I got my manifestation. I got my bag, right? It came out and it was right there as soon as I turned back and walked all the way back to that carousel. But I didn't prosper because I didn't allow for my baggage to come to me, right? Naturally. I forced it. I made it come. I'm like, I'm going to go find out where my luggage is. No, 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 no. If I would have just stood there for 2 to 3 more minutes, I would have had my luggage and I would have been on my way perfectly fine. And you know what's so funny? That at the very almost end of my trip is when I go and I don't trust the process. I left early. First of all, I left early to start my travels. So the whole travel from home all the way to the airport and onto my flight was so smooth. I wasn't rushing. I wasn't concerned about missing anything. I wasn't concerned about TSA. I wasn't concerned about nothing. It was the smoothest travel I've ever experienced up until the very end. Up until the very end, because I decided that I wanted to rush now. And so after all that calmness and all that allowing that I just did, I allowed my impatience to have me try to use the cheat code. And I exerted too much energy. And I didn't even need to. Because the bag came to me as soon as I walked away. And exerted extra energy. And so, stop exerting extra energy. Allow the universe to yield to you the things that you say you are looking for. We ask questions, we get the answer. We just be so in a rush, doing this, doing that, or impatient to allow the answer to come to us, right? And so most of the time we're getting the answers already, but we don't hear it because we're in a rush all the time. And it's so funny because I'm wearing it on my chest. New York City will have you in panic mode, rush mode, inconsistency. And it's like, I needed this break. I needed to get away from all the noise, all the chaos, all the rushing, all of the things that come with New York City. I needed to get away to here. And so I am so glad to be where I am and finally settled and not traveling anymore, because I am going to be grounding myself. I'm going to be meditating. I am going to put my feet in some grass. I am going to enjoy the beautiful air that is out here, not polluted air. I'm going to enjoy the sun. So if I come back and I'm a little bit darker than I am today, you know why. I've been in the sun. Okay? And so to you, again, slow down. It is okay. You are not missing anything, okay? Everything that belongs to you will find you, okay? In due time, after the gestational period, okay? And if you don't know what the heck the gestational period is, look it up, okay? Google is your best friend. The universal, no, yes, what is it? Yes, the universal law of gestational period or gestational time. However you want to put it in, right? The law of gestational time or period. Google it. Okay? Figure out, why did you need this message today? Why did you watch this video? What does this mean to you? And of course, I gave you the synopsis, but maybe God wants you to actually see what the actual meaning is, and then you can correlate that to how it fits in your life, okay? And so with that being said, beautiful people, slow down. You want to rush to nowhere, okay? All right? It's okay. It's yours, and you will have it in due time when you're supposed to, okay? So with that being said, I hope you guys stay beautiful, live in bliss. Oh yeah, and cheaters never prosper. So stop trying to cheat and just go down your journey the way your journey is set up for you, okay? All right.